Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's video. Top 1. Today, we are uncovering a coin that many people overlook, yet serious collectors know can be incredibly special. The United States of America Jefferson Nickel from 1993. This small 5-cent coin may seem ordinary, but hidden within certain examples is a story of rarity, mystery, and surprising value. So listen very carefully and enjoy this journey into the world of coins. The Jefferson Nickel has been a familiar part of American life since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of the nation's founding fathers. By 1993, the design was well established, and millions of nickels were produced for everyday use. They passed through vending machines, pockets, and cash registers without a second thought. Because of that heavy circulation, most 1993 nickels show wear, scratches, and dull surfaces today. Finding one that stands out is not easy at all. On the front of the coin, Jefferson's portrait reveals fine details that collectors carefully study. The sharpness of his hair, the smoothness of his cheek, and the clarity of the lettering all matter. In high-grade examples, these details appear crisp and untouched, with original mint luster still shining. That alone can make collectors pause and take a closer look. The reverse side, featuring Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, is equally important. Collectors look for full steps leading up to the building. When these steps are clear and uninterrupted, it indicates a strong strike, something that is surprisingly rare for nickels of this era. Coins with full steps are far more desirable and significantly harder to find than regular strikes. What truly transforms the 1993 Jefferson Nickel from common to extraordinary are minting errors. Some rare examples show double die errors, where the date, lettering, or Monticello details appear doubled under magnification. Others display off-center strikes, cracked dies, or unusual planchet flaws that occurred during the minting process. These errors are accidental, unpredictable, and incredibly exciting for collectors because each one is unique. Another factor that adds to this coin's rarity is condition. Nickels are made of a softer metal compared to silver coins, which means they wear down quickly. A 1993 nickel that has survived decades with minimal wear is already scarce. When that coin also features a strong strike or a dramatic mint error, it becomes something truly special in the collector market. For coin enthusiasts, this nickel is a perfect reminder that value is not always about age alone. Sometimes, it is about survival, precision, and those rare moments when the minting process creates something unexpected. Many collectors have built entire collections around Jefferson Nickels, always searching for that one extraordinary piece hiding among the ordinary ones. So the next time you come across a Jefferson Nickel dated 1993, do not dismiss it too quickly. Take a closer look. Examine the steps, the lettering, and the overall condition. You might be holding a coin with a story far greater than its face value, because in exceptional and rare cases, this humble nickel has reached a value of $88,000. Top 2. We are diving into a coin that almost everyone has held, yet very few truly understand. The United States of America Jefferson Nickel from 1998. At first glance, it looks like just another everyday coin. But hidden within certain examples is a level of rarity that can completely change how you see this small piece of metal. So settle in, listen very carefully, and enjoy this fascinating story. The Jefferson Nickel has been part of American history for decades, and by 1998, it was being produced in massive numbers. These coins moved quickly through circulation, picking up marks, scratches, and wear almost immediately. Because of this, finding a 1998 nickel in outstanding condition is far more difficult than most people realize. Time, handling, and daily use quietly eliminated many of the finest examples. On the front of the coin, Thomas Jefferson's portrait offers collectors many clues. Sharp details in the hair, a clean profile, and strong lettering are signs of a well-preserved strike. In exceptional pieces, the surface still shows its original mint luster, glowing softly under light. These high-grade examples are already scarce, even before considering anything else that might make the coin special. The reverse side, featuring Monticello, is where collectors often focus their attention. The steps leading up to the building are critical. When those steps appear fully defined and uninterrupted, it suggests a strong strike known as full steps. For Jefferson Nickels, especially from the late 1990s, full steps examples are surprisingly rare and highly sought after by serious collectors. What truly elevates the 1998 Jefferson Nickel into a different league are minting errors. Some rare coins show doubled dies, where the date or lettering appears doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. Others may display off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual metal flaws that occurred at the mint. These errors were never intended, making each one a unique survivor from the production line. Collectors are especially drawn to these errors because they tell a story. They represent a moment when the minting process went slightly wrong, creating something that can never be repeated in exactly the same way. Combine that with exceptional condition or full steps on the reverse, and you have a coin that stands out dramatically from the millions that look exactly alike. For coin lovers, the 1998 Jefferson Nickel is a powerful reminder to always look closely. Valuable coins are not always old or made of precious metals. Sometimes, value comes from rarity, precision, and unexpected imperfections that only careful eyes can detect. Many remarkable discoveries have been made by collectors who simply took the time to inspect what others ignored. The next time you spot a Jefferson Nickel dated 1998, pause before tossing it aside. Study the details, examine the steps, and look for unusual features. That ordinary-looking coin could be hiding an extraordinary story, because in rare and exceptional cases, this humble nickel has reached a value of $85,000. Top 3. We are shining the spotlight on a coin that many people have spent without a second thought. The United States of America Jefferson Nickel from 1999. It may look simple, small, and ordinary, but for sharp-eyed collectors, this coin can hold an exciting surprise. So listen very carefully and enjoy this deep dive into one of the most misunderstood nickels of the modern era. By 1999, Jefferson nickels were being minted in huge quantities, designed for everyday use and constant circulation. Because of that, most of these coins were quickly worn down. They picked up nicks, scratches, dull surfaces, and weak details almost immediately. This is exactly what makes truly exceptional examples so difficult to find today. Time and handling have quietly erased many of the best pieces. On the front of the coin, Thomas Jefferson's portrait gives collectors several important clues. Strong definition in the hair, a smooth and clean profile, and bold lettering all suggest a high-quality strike. Coins that still show original mint luster from 1999 are especially rare, because nickel is a metal that does not forgive rough handling. When such a coin survives in near-perfect condition, collectors take notice. The reverse side, showing Monticello, is where the real excitement often begins. The steps leading up to the building are one of the most critical features on a Jefferson nickel. Collectors search for coins with full, clear, and uninterrupted steps. These so-called full steps nickels are incredibly difficult to find, especially from late 1990s issues, where strikes were often weak. A full steps example can instantly elevate the coin into a completely different category. What truly makes certain 1999 Jefferson nickels rare and valuable are minting errors. Some examples show double die errors, where parts of the date, lettering, or Monticello appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. Others may feature die cracks, off-center strikes, or unusual metal flaws that occurred when the coin was made. These mistakes were never meant to happen, which is exactly why collectors love them. Each error coin tells a unique story that can never be repeated. Collectors are drawn to these nickels not just for their rarity, but for the thrill of discovery. It is exciting to know that a valuable coin could still be hiding in jars, drawers, or old collections. The 1999 Jefferson Nickel proves that age alone does not determine value. Condition, strike quality, and rare errors can transform an everyday coin into something extraordinary. For coin enthusiasts, this nickel is a reminder to slow down and look closely. Many incredible finds have been made by collectors who simply paid attention when others did not. A small detail, a slight doubling, or a perfectly struck set of steps can change everything. The next time you come across a Jefferson Nickel dated 1999, do not dismiss it as pocket change. Examine it carefully, study every detail, and enjoy the hunt, because in rare and exceptional cases, this modest-looking coin has been valued at $81,000. Top 4, we're exploring a coin that most people have held in their hands without ever realizing its hidden potential. The United States of America Jefferson Nickel from the year 2000. This coin comes from a time when a new millennium had just begun, and while it was minted for everyday use, some rare examples have become highly desirable among serious collectors. Listen closely and enjoy this journey, because this nickel has more to say than you might expect. The year 2000 marked a transitional moment in modern American coinage. Millions of Jefferson nickels were produced to meet daily demand, and most of them quickly entered circulation. Because they were used constantly, the majority suffered heavy wear, weak details, and surface damage. This widespread circulation is exactly why finding a Jefferson nickel from 2000 in outstanding condition is far more difficult than many people realized. On the obverse, the portrait of Thomas Jefferson reveals important clues about quality. Collectors carefully inspect the sharpness of Jefferson's hair, the clarity of his profile, and the strength of the lettering. A well-struck coin from this year will show crisp details and original mint luster, something rarely preserved on nickels that spent years passing from hand to hand. Coins that still shine with that fresh-from-the-mint appearance instantly stand out to experienced eyes. Turning to the reverse side, Monticello becomes the main focus of collector attention. The steps at the base of the building are one of the most critical features on any Jefferson nickel. Coins from the year 2000 often suffer from weak strikes, which causes the steps to blur together. Finding an example with full, clean, uninterrupted steps is exceptionally rare and dramatically increases collector interest. These full steps nickels are considered elite pieces in the Jefferson series. Even more exciting are the minting errors that occasionally appear on 2000 Jefferson nickels. Some coins show double die errors, where parts of the date, letters, or Monticello appear doubled due to a mistake during the die creation process. Others may display off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual planchet flaws. These errors were never intended, and that's exactly what makes them so fascinating. Each error coin is unique, turning a common nickel into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Collectors love this coin because it proves that modern coins can still be valuable. The Jefferson nickel from 2000 reminds us that rarity is not only about age. It's about condition, precision, and mistakes that slipped past quality control. Many seasoned collectors have built impressive collections by carefully examining coins most people overlook. For coin lovers, this nickel is a symbol of opportunity. It encourages patience, attention to detail, and the joy of discovery. Somewhere out there, hidden in collections or forgotten containers, rare examples may still exist, waiting to be found by someone who knows what to look for. So the next time you see a Jefferson nickel dated 2000, take a closer look. Study its details, examine the steps, and search for anything unusual. Because in exceptional cases, this small and humble coin has been known to reach a value of $78,000. Top 5, we're exploring a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but for the right collector, it can be a true treasure. The United States of America Jefferson Nickel from the year 2001. While it was minted for everyday use, certain examples of this coin have become rare and highly sought after, and what makes them special is a story hidden in the details. Stick with me, because this nickel has secrets worth discovering. The Jefferson Nickel has been an American classic since 1938, celebrating Thomas Jefferson with a design that has remained familiar for generations. By 2001, these nickels were produced in massive quantities for circulation, passing through countless hands in cash registers, vending machines, and everyday transactions. Because of this heavy usage, most of these coins show wear, scratches, or weak details today, which makes finding one in pristine condition incredibly exciting for collectors. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's portrait is the focus. Collectors carefully examine the sharpness of his hair, the clean lines of his profile, and the clarity of the lettering. Coins that retain crisp details and original mint luster stand out immediately. The date, 2001, framed by the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," becomes more than a date. It's a marker of rarity when found in top condition. Flipping the coin over, the reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's historic home. One detail that collectors watch closely is the steps leading up to the building. A full step strike, where each step is clear and uninterrupted, is extremely rare on nickels from this period. Most coins show blurred or weak details due to high-speed minting and heavy circulation. A nickel with full steps is instantly a premium example and highly sought after in the collector community. What truly excites numismatists are the minting errors that occasionally appear on 2001 Jefferson Nickels. Some coins display double die errors, causing the date, lettering, or Monticello to appear doubled under magnification. Others might show off-center strikes, die cracks, or irregular planchets that slipped through quality control at the mint. These errors are accidental, unique, and make a coin completely one-of-a-kind, adding immense appeal for serious collectors. Condition is also a key factor. Nickel is a softer metal than silver or gold, so coins from 2001 that survive without wear, scratches, or dulling are remarkably rare. When condition is combined with a strong strike or an unusual minting error, the value of a single Jefferson nickel can increase dramatically. For coin enthusiasts, this nickel is a perfect reminder that even modern coins can be valuable treasures. Rarity, condition, and unusual features often matter more than age, and careful collectors know how to spot a coin that others might dismiss as everyday change. The thrill of discovery, the joy of finding a unique example, and the connection to American history all make coins like this so fascinating. So the next time you come across a Jefferson nickel dated 2001, don't overlook it. Examine the details, check the steps, and look closely for any unusual features. Because in rare and exceptional cases, this small coin has been valued at $75,000.